Northwest, which starts right now.
Straight ahead on Good Morning Northwest, Kennewick schools are turning to voters for help. We're talking about proposed levies aiming to keep programs running and students safe. We'll break down what the district is asking for and why it matters. Plus, after a week-long strike, Moses Lake students are...
My name is Jaime Torres. I am a human rights activist, differently abled artist, disability rights advocate. I use the Ben Franklin Transit paratransit service, which here is called Dollaride. I'm learning how to live life again. I'm learning how to do things again. So being able to get out and have reliable transportation, it plays an integral part in mental health and the practice of being social again.
Edition of Apple Valley News Now. Reports of smoke bring multiple units to a Richland restaurant, why fire crews called for additional units on George Washington Way. Plus, Edition of Apple Valley News Now. Reports of smoke bring multiple units to a Richland restaurant, why fire crews called for additional units on George Washington Way. Plus, North Wapato Avenue turns into the scene of a railway crash, the preliminary findings that led to the deaths of 2 Wapato residents. Later, artificial intelligence training for working professionals, why WSU is expanding their options to help workers prepare for the AI revolution. Stacy?
And from the Kittitas Valley, Yakima Valley, and Columbia Basin, very windy. Wind advisories in play, plus an atmospheric river. All the details coming up. The news at 4:30 starts right now.
This is Apple Valley News Now, Special Edition, on your side.
And a very good afternoon. Thank you for joining us. I'm Austin Reed. It is Monday, December the 8th. Wendy will join us after tonight's NFL matchup. We are going to begin with First Alert weather. Stacey Lee is here. So much to unpack.
Lots to talk about tonight. As you guys can see, the wind is the biggest impact for us right now, but rain and possible flooding also on the way. It's been a crazy day so far, but the weather, well, it just is going to stay kind of gusty all night long. Wind advisory in place until 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. This is what the gusts are looking like right now. 41 miles an hour in the Tri-Cities. A little bit less as you get up into the Yakima and Kittitas Valley, but our upper elevations are also seeing those strong gusty winds. And again, you're going to be dealing with that tonight. Not a good night to have those blow-up decorations outside. They're going to end up in someone else's yard. Our temperatures, very warm, near record-breaking. Look at that. We're at 63 degrees in the Tri-Cities, 64 in Sunnyside. Cooler when you get towards the mountains, Yakima and Sunnyside. All right, this is what we're dealing with, an atmospheric river. It's pointed right at us. This moisture is coming all the way from the Philippines, gathering steam as it heads to the Pacific Northwest. So very busy. I've been watching the rain, and as you can see, it's been raining all day across our Cascade Mountains on the west side of the state. We're kind of in the rain shadow for now, but don't worry, the rain will continue to come. So tonight, look for mostly cloudy skies. We're going to stay pretty dry till later in the evening, say about 10 o'clock tonight. So atmospheric river on the way, strong gusty winds. We have potential river flooding, and I'll tell you which rivers we're watching. Temperatures are going to be running 15 to 20 degrees above average. Austin?
All right, Stacy, thank you. We'll see you in just a bit with more First Alert weather coverage. Let's get to this afternoon's top stories. First up, a man is dead after a fiery crash near Sunnyside. Deputies say around 4:35 a.m. on Saturday, crews found a car fully engulfed in flames in a canal off East Edison Road. Once the fire was out, they found a single occupant who died from their injuries. The driver is believed to be a 21-year-old Sunnyside man, though his identity has not yet been confirmed. Investigators say speed caused the driver to lose control and shear off a guardrail on the canal bridge. An investigation is underway after 2 men died in a crash involving a train in Wapato. Washington State Patrol responded to the scene near the city limits on North Wapato Avenue just before 3:45 Saturday afternoon. Troopers discovered a pickup truck had been struck by a southbound train. Both occupants, a 29-year-old and a 32-year-old man from Wapato, were pronounced dead at the scene. The investigation revealed the truck was traveling southwest on North Wapato Avenue and did not stop at the railway before the collision. Now to Richland, where fire crews responded to a restaurant, a popular one, after smoke was reported in the dining area. Apple Valley News Now, only news station on the scene. Several units rushed to Porter's Real Barbecue right around 10:30 this morning on George Washington Way. Dispatchers received reports of a burning plastic smell in the banquet room, but thankfully no fire was found. Firefighters found light smoke and called for additional units, suspecting a possible structure fire.
Initial reports were that there was a smell of burning plastic inside the banquet room. Based on the details, we upgraded this to a possible structure fire, which provided some more units. On arrival, we found light smoke in the banquet room with no obvious source. We're thinking it's potentially the HVAC system at this time, and that's why we have the platform going to the roof to check the HVAC system.
The restaurant was able to reopen as normal for the rest of the day. Fire officials are reminding business owners to have HVAC systems inspected twice a year to prevent damage or fire. A family living northwest of Prosser is displaced right now after a fire tore through their home last night. West Benton firefighters say they got the call around 5 o'clock for a house fire on Mizimir Road. When crews arrived minutes later, flames were coming from the back porch. They were able to stop the spread quickly, but the damage was too much. The home suffered heavy fire, smoke, and water damage and is now uninhabitable. No one was home at the time. No injuries were reported. Investigators believe the fire started on the rear porch, possibly caused by a heat lamp. Well, in Sunnyside, Mayor Dean Broersma is getting ready to step down after deciding not to run for re-election this year. The mayor has been a part of the city council since 2013 and served as mayor for the past 4 years. He tells us he wants to spend more time with family, especially with a new grandchild on the way. He is encouraging future leaders to stay connected with the community, listen to different voices, and promote fairness. He also stresses the importance of finding common ground to keep Sunnyside moving forward. His years of making this farewell bittersweet.
There's a part of me that's ready to be done. I can spend more time with my family, with my grandkids, which is absolutely one of the funnest things that I do. But at the same time, I'm going to miss that involvement and being part of what's going on and envisioning and all those types of things. I'm going to miss that.
His final day as mayor will be December 31st, and as the community looks ahead, the new council will decide in January who will be Sunnyside's next mayor. Turning to health news tonight, Washington State Senator Patty Murray is calling on Republicans to act, warning that millions of Americans could see their health care costs skyrocket next year. Today, Murray held a virtual press conference to urge extending the Affordable Care Act's enhanced premium tax credits. She was joined by Ingrid Early, CEO of the Washington State Health Benefit Exchange, and Lisa, a resident facing steep premium increases if the credits expire. Murray says the failure to extend the tax credits could double healthcare premiums for many Washingtonians and push millions of people off coverage over the next decade.
I'm not going to stop pushing. I'm not going to stop sharing family stories and keeping up the pressure so long as there's even a chance we can stop these premiums from skyrocketing.
And on top of really crazy prices in food and rent, my carefully planned retirement just got turned upside down on its head.
In the Evergreen State, more than 216,000 people could see those higher premiums if Congress doesn't act. Murray is urging lawmakers to work out a bipartisan deal to protect middle-class families. Still ahead on this special edition of Apple Valley News Now, Wapato High School students await the move from their Depression-era classrooms to modern facilities. How the new building is transforming more than just education. And let's go outside. Live pictures from our Skycam network. You can see the camera at the bottom. That's our studio cam in Kennewick. It's shaking. We have wind. We have rain. Possible flooding this week. Stacy Lee is tracking it all for you in your First Alert forecast as we are on your side.
My name is Isabel Rodriguez. I'm the customer service manager here at Ben Franklin Transit. We do a little bit of everything. We do outreach. We help our riders. We want to give them the information that they need, what routes to look for, how to board our buses, how to pull the cord, and if they're really feeling nervous, our drivers are great resources. We're moving a lot of our most vulnerable community members from point A to point B. It's giving people the freedom to get where they need to get to.
As a parent, I feel very blessed to have access to BFT. A lot of our families have two working parents, and it's important for our kids to still be able to utilize our community resources while also being able to have reliable transportation to those places when us as parents are busy working.
The ability to go wherever you need to go without needing a car or someone to drive you. BFT connects me to freedom.
My name is Jaime Torres. I am a human rights activist, differently abled artist, disability rights advocate. I use the Ben Franklin Transit paratransit service, which here is called Dollaride. I'm learning how to live life again. I'm learning how to do things again. So being able to get out and have reliable transportation, it plays an integral part in mental health and the practice of being social again.
At Good Shepherd, we're your primary care providers from the time your baby is born to caring for loved ones in older age. We're with your family every step of the way. With specialty services like kidney and heart care, urology, orthopedics, and cancer treatment, we provide the care you deserve close to home. And when life takes an unexpected turn, our urgent care team is here for you 7 days a week because your health can't wait. Good Shepherd Healthcare System. Patients first, always.
The holiday season is in full swing at Shelby's Floral. Shelby's invites you to celebrate the joys of Christmas. Step into a wondrous world filled with the magic of the holiday season. Discover beautiful holiday decor, seasonal centerpieces, and gifts that capture the spirit of giving. Let Shelby's inspire you with a beautiful custom arrangement to complement your seasonal style. At Shelby's, we can bring your home to life with the joys of Christmas. Celebrating 50 years of holiday giving. Come visit Shelby's Floral on Clearwater in Kennewick.
Construction is moving forward on a brand new Pace High School in Wapato, replacing a campus that's nearly a century old. Work on the new building started about 5 months ago after years of studies showed the original 1930s campus had outlived its life expectancy. District leaders say maintaining the old building was costing nearly as much as replacing it. The new high school will be just under 20,000 square feet with a full gym, updated commons and admin areas, plus 11 modern classrooms. The project is funded through a $33 million bond that voters approved, along with state matching dollars to address aging schools across the district.
The need for the building has been around for a long time. It was identified 8 to 10 years ago before I came to work at the district. But within the last 4 to 5 years, we became very serious about replacing this building.
The new Pace High School is set to open in summer of 2026 with students moving that fall. WSU's Cougar Tracks program is expanding its AI training, rolling out a new multi-part series designed to help people better understand and use artificial intelligence. The program is being built on 2 well-received generative AI essentials workshops held last fall, where participants said they wanted deeper training and more practical tools. The new 7-part series will cover everything from AI ethics to prompt engineering, plus how different industries can apply the technology in their day-to-day work. Cougar Tracks says the goal is to give working professionals clear, hands-on guidance as AI becomes more common in both personal and professional settings.
We are working hard to find ways to bridge the gap between the theory to application so that our students and our staff feel empowered to ethically use AI.
The series is expected to launch in March or April, with enrollment details coming soon. In local sports, a nearly century-old Yakima sports tradition continues. The Parker Youth Sports Foundation awarded more than $23,000 in grants today, supporting youth athletics all across the valley. The foundation traces its roots to 1937 when Shirley D. Parker founded Yakima's first professional baseball team and built Parker Field.
The original mission is helping youth groups to raise healthy citizens in our valley, and that continues.
The grant helps cover equipment, travel costs, and program expansion for organizations like First T Central Washington. The foundation also offers scholarships and supports projects at Parker Field and Larson Park. The historic fields have shaped Yakima sports for nearly a century. DeSalle's Catholic High School defeated Liberty Christian 26-14 in the 8-man 1B state football championship. After being knocked out of the playoffs last season by Liberty Christian, they got their revenge in the state title game. This was the school's first appearance in the state title game since switching to the 1B division back in 2007. Tri-Cities Prep won the 2B state football championship this weekend over Toledo. The Jaguars beat Toledo 47-34, playing on the University of Washington's home field in Seattle. The win caps off a perfect 14-0 season for Tri-Cities Prep. It is the school's first football state championship since 2009 when they played in the 8-man football division.
You know, start of the year, you have goals and ambitions, and as a coach, you never are sure if you're going to be able to reach those things and help your players get to their goals of getting there. And I think once that, you know, when the whistle blew and the kids are celebrating and living their best life in that moment, just really special. Yeah.
The Tri-Cities Prep community also traveled to Seattle, and the coach praised the community for making the state title game feel like a home game.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And a wild weather Monday. We've been having lots of winds. We had a little bit of rain earlier. That has kind of dried up for some of us. Pretty dry right now in Yakima, 49 degrees. Winds there much lighter. Sunset at 4:10, but it's been very windy, and there's high wind warnings all through the region tonight. Take a look at the gust. Even though it shows 0, the gusts are ramping up around 14 miles an hour. Let's take a look at our future cast. We'll continue to see these strong gusty winds. Here's midnight. We're going to see 30 and 40 mile an hour gusts at times. Things will start to kind of settle by early morning for most of us. Still going to be breezy in Hermiston and Pendleton. As the morning progresses, though, winds will get a lot better. So gusts tonight, 35, 40 miles an hour, 50 in some locations, especially as you get by the mountains. Let's talk about that atmospheric river. Check this guy out. It is a monster. This water is starting to develop all the way from the Philippines and just pointing directly at us. They call it an atmospheric river. It can carry as much water in it as the Mississippi River. So just imagine. And here's what things are looking like. Lots of rain, especially on the west side. We've kind of been rain shadowed today here in the middle, even Yakima, Sunnyside, Tri-Cities, Hermiston, even parts of Walla Walla. But don't worry, the rain's going to ramp back up as we get into tomorrow morning. We are going to see some light snow across the White Pass area. Snoqualmie should just be rain at pass level. And then the rain continues on Tuesday afternoon. Heavy rain showers across those Cascade Mountains. It's been pouring all day long. So the totals are going to kind of blow you away. I kept saying, I don't know if I believe these numbers, but they're talking 10 to 10.5 inches of rain water falling across our mountain passes. A little less when you get into the lower elevations. And of course, we get rain shadowed a lot here, but much needed rain up to 1 inch in Walla Walla. So that's also going to bring moderate flooding of the Natchez and Yakima rivers. We're keeping a close eye on them beginning Wednesday through Sunday from all of the runoff from those mountains. This is the Natchez River, what we're forecasting. That's where it is down in the green. But as we get a little bit closer to the middle of the week, it's going to crest right around 10 o'clock on Thursday morning, where we could see some moderate flooding off the Natchez River. Cue the Yakima River near Parker. Again, we're going to see that baby move right on up there to the top, cresting around 10 o'clock on Thursday. So folks near the rivers, creeks, and streams, be very safe. There's going to be heavy flows of water and even debris because of the time of year. Let's talk about the Yakima River Kiona. This is more impactful for folks in West Richland and Benton City, and it's going to top near 14.5 feet, which is considered moderate. It could crest a little bit more. This will be more towards Friday and Saturday. So be real careful, again, if you live in those areas. For tonight, temperatures are going to be in the 30s to the 50s, 40s down the Yakima Valley, 37. And then once we get to Tri-Cities and Walla Walla, we'll see those temperatures in the 50s. So active weather, lots of rain, near record temperatures on Wednesday, 64 degrees. Gusty winds continue. You'll get a little bit of a break until Tuesday night. Then those winds are going to pick back up, kind of like what you're seeing today. Here's Yakima, 50s and 60s. Again, these temperatures are running anywhere from 10 to 20 degrees above the average. So look for those breezy winds to develop in Yakima on Wednesday. Ellensburg also looking pretty wet, where we're going to see some breezy to gusty winds. Could even see a little rain mix. Now that would be for folks that live on the hills and the upper elevations in the Ellensburg area, but mostly everyone else will be seeing those rain showers. More gusty winds and rain for Walla Walla. Look at those warm temperatures, 62 degrees. Our average temperature at this time is more like 42 degrees. So we're about 10 degrees above average. And there you go, breezy winds with those warm temps. So atmospheric river, it's collecting water all the way down to the Philippines and bringing it right to us.
Yeah, well, it's interesting because I've been following what's happening on the west side in
Right.
both Oregon and Washington, and it is just a powerhouse
It
of moisture.
is. It's a lot going on, but once again, we're in La Nina, so this is typical weather patterns during La Nina. So anyway, batten down the hatches. Don't have those blow up.
Yeah, I was laughing when
Those
you
blow
said
up
that. Yep.
decorations,
Mhm.
they're going to fly away tonight.
Yeah, I saw one fly away earlier, so I was laughing when you said that. But yeah, all right. Thank you, Stacey. Coming up next in tonight's Spotlight, we're going to tell you why police officers in Pasco traded their patrol cars for shopping carts.
No matter what's on your plate or on your mind, the UPS Store wants to guarantee this holiday season has more.
Let's go!
More.
No way.
And more.
Wow!
Plus, with our pack and ship guarantee, your items arrive safe or your money back, which is sure to guarantee more.
Yeah!
For every way we holiday, the UPS Store has your back. Visit the upsstore.com/packing to get a 20% off packing coupon today.
Prosser Memorial Health has received a 5-star rating from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Prosser Memorial Health is one of just 290 hospitals nationwide to receive their highest rating, and one of only 2 critical access hospitals in the state of Washington. For over 78 years, Prosser Memorial Health has provided high quality and compassionate care to our communities served. It's our privilege. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
The holiday season is in full swing at Shelby's Floral. Shelby's invites you to celebrate the joys of Christmas. Step into a wondrous world filled with the magic of the holiday season. Discover beautiful holiday decor, seasonal centerpieces, and gifts that capture the spirit of giving. Let Shelby's inspire you with a beautiful custom arrangement to complement your seasonal style. At Shelby's, we can bring your home to life with the joys of Christmas. Celebrating 50 years of holiday giving. Come visit Shelby's Floral on Clearwater in Kennewick.
Let Quantum Legal protect you and be your champion on the legal battleground. Whether it's a fight for justice in the face of criminal accusations, personal injury claims, or workplace accidents, Quantum Legal is your unwavering ally. An aggressive offense is your greatest defense. Quantum Legal is the sword and shield you've been seeking. Your best defense, Quantum Legal.
No matter what's on your plate or on your mind, the UPS Store wants to guarantee this holiday season has more.
Let's go!
More.
No way.
And more.
Wow!
Plus, with our pack and ship guarantee, your items arrive safe or your money back, which is sure to guarantee more.
Yeah!
For every way we holiday, the UPS Store has your back. Visit the upsstore.com/packing to get a 20% off packing coupon today.
Weekdays, we bring you the Spotlight. Tonight, multiple police departments and community partners came together to spread Christmas cheer.
That's right. On Sunday, the 2025 Cops and Kids held at the Pasco Walmart provided $250 worth of holiday shopping, books and gifts from Santa, and a complete Christmas dinner for 25 Pasco families.
Pasco police say it is a heartwarming, I know, look at that dog, heartwarming tradition, and called this year's event a big success. Have an idea for the spotlight? You can send it to us through any of our social media platforms.
I love it. The pictures were great. Dress up the doggies.
I love that.
All right,
yeah.
Stay with us. Your reason to smile. That's next.
Prosser Memorial Health has received a 5-star rating from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Prosser Memorial Health is one of just 290 hospitals nationwide to receive their highest rating, and one of only 2 critical access hospitals in the state of Washington. For over 78 years, Prosser Memorial Health has provided high-quality and compassionate care to our communities served. It's our privilege. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Let Quantum Legal protect you and be your champion on the legal battleground. Whether it's a fight for justice in the face of criminal accusations, personal injury claims, or workplace accidents, Quantum Legal is your unwavering ally. An aggressive offense is your greatest defense. Quantum Legal is the sword and shield you've been seeking. Your best defense, Quantum Legal.
Legacy lives in the people who've made this place home. For decades, Hapo and Community First Bank have been part of that legacy. Different names, same mission, invested in every relationship. We're coming together to keep building what matters. Because legacy doesn't end. It lives on in every loan, every dream, every member helped.
Hi, welcome to Hapo.
The holiday season is in full swing at Shelby's Floral. Shelby's invites you to celebrate the joys of Christmas. Step into a wondrous world filled with the magic of the holiday season. Discover beautiful holiday decor, seasonal centerpieces, and gifts that capture the spirit of giving. Let Shelby's inspire you with a beautiful custom arrangement to complement your seasonal style. At Shelby's, we can bring your home to life with the joys of Christmas. Celebrating 50 years of holiday giving. Come visit Shelby's Floral on Clearwater in Kennewick.
Prosser Memorial Health has received a 5-star rating from the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services. Prosser Memorial Health is one of just 290 hospitals nationwide to receive their highest rating, and one of only 2 critical access hospitals in the state of Washington. For over 78 years, Prosser Memorial Health has provided high-quality and compassionate care to our communities served. It's our privilege. Learn more at prosserhealth.org. This is how we care.
Let Quantum Legal protect you and be your champion on the legal battleground. Whether it's a fight for justice in the face of criminal accusations, personal injury claims, or workplace accidents, Quantum Legal is your unwavering ally. An aggressive offense is your greatest defense. Quantum Legal is the sword and shield you've been seeking. Your best defense, Quantum Legal.
Wind, it's with us through the morning, so be prepared for that. But let's give you a reason to smile. Take a look at this. This is down at the gazebo at Pioneer Park. Our friend Dee grabbed that. Santa's there, the sleigh is there, and it's decorated. Loving that. Hope they have all that stuff tied down
tonight for sure.
Anyway, reason to smile brought to you by Lifetime Dental Care. That QR code right there on top of your screen. Easiest way to get your photo on TV. Thanks for sending in the Christmas cheer, Dee. All right, our big weather stories, of course, the high winds tonight, tomorrow night. We get a little bit of a break then. Those winds come back Tuesday night. Rivers could be flooding by the end of the week, middle to end of the week, all around the area, the Natchez and the Yakima. Keeping a very close eye on those rivers. And these temperatures are in the 50s and 60s, which some of us are like 20 degrees above the average. Again, that's that warm tropical moisture coming in from that atmospheric river. All right, planning your day out tomorrow. Look at out the door temps, 50 degrees. Wow. Again, warm-ish, but wet. So definitely wear the rain gear tomorrow. And towards Ellensburg or those upper elevations, the hills around Ellensburg, could see a little mixed precip, some rain mixed with snow. But everybody else, just going to be a wet day. It's going to be a warm day.
Yeah. Well, my daughters, when I was taking them to school this morning, right when they walked outside, they're like, "What's going on? It's so warm." So, all right, that does it for us. Monday Night Football next.
That's right. We'll see you later.